Okay, sorry about that. Video got cut off. So now I'm looking at my list of factors. I said 12 and 5 to start off with, but now looking at the signs, for this to be a product, one of these has to be negative. And if one of these is negative, I'm never going to get to a negative 17. So I need to look at another list of factor pairs. And as I'm looking in the table, 20 and 3 will get me to 17. So I'm actually going to change this to 20 and 3. And for this to get me to a negative 17, the bigger number has to be negative. So I'm going to make that a negative 20. So now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to put my trinomial into the boxes. And remember, x squared goes in the top left box. Your constant, negative 60, whatever that constant is, goes in the bottom right box. And then you are going to take your numbers from the x puzzle, the side numbers, and that's what goes in the diagonal boxes because they have to add together to make negative 17x. So these have to be like terms. I just don't know how I'm splitting up my terms in these boxes to create a negative 17. And that's why we do the x puzzle, because negative 20x plus 3x is going to combine to make that negative 17x. So now I'm going to use my multiplication skills so that I can factor this. And so I know x times x is going to be x squared. And x times what is going to make negative 20? That would be negative 20 times x. So now I'm going to fill this in. What times x makes a positive 3x? That would be positive 3. And then check my multiplication. 3 times negative 20 does make negative 60. And so my factors are what is on the outside of my boxes. So my first factor is going to be x minus 20. And the second factor is going to be x plus 3. And so now I'm looking at my answer choices. I'm looking for x minus 20. B does not have it. X minus 20, D does not have it. And then I'm looking for x plus 3, and that would be answer choice A. All right, looking at question number 20. It says, given f of x is equal to 1/3 times the difference of 4 and x squared, what is the value of f of 16? Okay, so f of x is just another way to say y equals. We've got 1/3 times 4 minus x squared. And then you're probably wondering what this is. Well, it's kind of giving you a clue over here. Look what letter is inside the parentheses. It's x. So if you see f of a number inside parentheses, they are telling you this f of 16 is telling you that x is 16. Okay? Because it's inside the parentheses where f of x is, where x is over here. So think about it like this, guys. If they're giving you the x value of 16, what do you think they are asking you for? They are asking you for the y value, and you have an equation. Now it becomes a very simple calculator problem. You could plug in 16 here and do the math, or you can go to y equals and you can plug in your equation, 1/3, and then in parentheses 4 minus x, and then raise that to a power of 2, and then go to your table, second graph. When x is 16, scroll down to 16, I get an answer of 48. So y is equal to f of 16 is equal to 48. When x is 16, my y value is 48, and that is what they were wanting for this question.